Everyone. It's Heidi with ShamayaTantra, where my mission is to help you get the relationships that you crave deep in your soul, whether with your beloved, your boss, or your big toe. And it's been a while since I've been with you. I've had a few weeks of lessons and self-care, and I'm super excited to be back with you today. If you're in Edmonton, it's around 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm here in the jungle island of Koh Phangan, Thailand. I'm just on the balcony of my villa. So if you hear some dogs barking or wind sounds, welcome to nature on the island. So today I want to talk to you about dating deeper, about using dating as our spiritual practice. And I'm going to offer you a new way to orient yourself towards dating, a new frame to look through when we're dating. We all have our way of being when we're dating, our way that we feel we're most likely to be validated. Because that's really what dating is for most of us. It's a way to get validated. And if that sounds cold or untrue, then think about how you show up in relationship. Think about your program that's running what you say and what you do in relationship. And where is it coming from? And there's a good chance that it's coming from this deep need to be validated, to be felt, to feel that someone wants you, to feel that you're accepted and you're not alone. If this is really what's running the program, I'm going to offer you today a new way to approach, a new program to run in dating. So our way of getting validation largely depends on our family of origin. You know, maybe when you're in a new relationship, especially today, I'm going to talk about new relationships. And maybe you've got this program that says, don't rock the boat, acquiesce, do whatever makes the other person feel comfortable. And that's your program. Well, that likely started when you were a child. That's likely how you survived, how you got what you needed when you were growing up. Maybe it's independence. Maybe it's not needing anything. And maybe subconsciously, when you go into a new relationship, your program is, well, let me be fully self-sufficient, fully independent, not need anything. And that will also tie back to the way you got your needs met when you were a child. I'm going to tell you shortly the big shift that I'm going to offer that you can try out. I'm going to explain some examples and then why this works at the end of the video. So the big shift, are you ready for it? It's to move from a program of validation to a program of becoming. So what if you asked yourself every moment in relationship, what would I have to do, say, or be in this moment to become who I want to become the version of myself that I'm growing into? The answer to that question is going to be very different than what do I have to do, say, or be to be accepted and validated. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you're on your journey right now and you want to be more authentic. You might find yourself in a conversation with a new partner and you might have something bubbling up that's authentic, but oh my, so ugly, so challenging or so embarrassing. If you're running the validation program, that thing is never going to get spoken because it could ruin the moment. It could ruin the date. It could end the relationship. So if you're running the validation program, that's going to stay right where it is, buried deep into your repressed conscious mind or your unconscious mind. If you're running the program of becoming, what do I have to do, say, or be to become the person I want to become? If authenticity is your goal, you're going to reach into your storehouse of confidence and faith and power, and you're going to express what's true for you in that moment. And you're going to do that because your core reason for being in this relationship is to become who you want to become. So that might be a very scary prospect. Maybe there's another example. Maybe you're working on being more complementary, appreciating the beauty all around you. And you might be sitting in this micro moment with the person you're dating and thinking, I'm going to sound groveling. I'm going to sound too complimentary if I compliment them on this thing. This could risk the relationship. It could risk my validation. But if you're running the Becoming program, you're going to notice, I want to become more complimentary. So the thing that's going to bring me closer to that is to compliment them. And it's not about whether it gets me my desired outcome in this relationship. It's not about whether it gets me the validation. It's about what takes me closer to who I want to be. So why does this work? Why would you want to embark on this challenge? Travis, hello. Well, here's a couple of reasons. So the first one is often we're in relationships that are preparing us for an even deeper relationship, and we don't realize. We're so easily seduced by the validation of the current relationship that we'll put our whole life on hold. We'll put our whole spiritual evolution on hold to do what's going to get us our desired outcome in this relationship. So if we're in a relationship and all we care about is validation, we might have to go through many, many of these relationships before we finally have the inner shift that our evolution is trying to give us. So validation path can be a long one. The path of becoming can be a faster, shorter route to the relationship that's really, really right for us. Secondly, the path of relationship is actually the biggest opportunity for evolution that I personally know. And if we're on the validation program, we're missing that whole opportunity for evolution. If we're on the Becoming program, we're using relationship for what it's meant to be, this path of evolving, of polishing our diamond, of becoming the greatest, grandest versions of ourselves. So would you want to miss that? Would you want to miss that and be stuck in this tiny fraction of what a relationship is meant to be, which is gaining the acceptance and the validation that make us feel good? And thirdly, why this works is if you unfold and reveal who you truly are, if this relationship is a fit for you, it's going to strengthen it. Doing that's going to deepen it. You're going to uncover treasures that you couldn't even have imagined. And if this isn't the one for you, if this is a preparatory relationship preparing you for the one that's really a fit, then taking the choice of becoming who you really are in those crossroads moments, it's going to get you to that perfect partner for you, that good fit for you much, much faster. It's going to be like this accelerated force of alignment that's going to get you into that place much, much faster. So there's no reason when you sit down and break it down why we wouldn't make that choice of what do I need to be, do, or say to become who I want to be. But it's so terrifying in the moment. Notice this as you navigate through your relationships, through dating. Notice how many times you've got that fraction of a second and you have a choice to make. Are you making the choice for validation or the choice to become who you really want to be? I'd love to hear how this goes for you, how scary it is, and any fruits that come from this practice. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Travis. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye.